don't care. I just don't care. I don't care if I have to do the dishes. The beater's out. The beater is out. I do not care. I'm playing some Football Manager. You can do the dishes. It's fine. Who am I talking to? It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and we're playing some Football Manager. I am back recording a video. Who would have bloody thought it? It's been a while. My last video on the channel was the update video, I believe. I was like, what, a month ago, maybe? I haven't even checked my dashboard. I might be on like 5 subscribers now, and no one's going to watch this video. I don't know. I can't even remember how many subscribers I had before, or how many people are going to stay. I mean, what? I don't get it, but I'm feeling refreshed. If you've looked at my Twitter recently, you see that I only bought the game last night. It's Friday the 1st, so the beta came out yesterday, 31st of October. Early, very early for Football Manager, for a beta or better, what? Beta. What? Yeah, very early for a Football Manager beta to come out. It's usually 2 weeks before. This is 2 weeks and a half, maybe even 3 weeks before the full game comes out. Miles said on Twitter that he wanted to get it out early. I can't remember the reason behind it, but it's his game, so he can decide when it comes out. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was not hyped for Football Manager 20 whatsoever. Football Manager 19 died its death early on for me. If you watched the update video, you know why. And all I've been doing with my time basically is working and playing World of Warcraft. That's all I've been doing. But it's time to crack on. We've got to make some videos. We've got to crack on with what my plans were for Football Manager 20. And I'm sure some of you would be happy to see me back. Some of you won't. But yeah, if you've come over, if you're new to the channel, maybe you're a Blackburn Rovers fan and you've come along to the channel to see what I'm going to do with your team. Like the video. If you're a returning subscriber, like the video. If you know, even if you don't like the video, like the video. Don't do that. But yeah, if you are new and you enjoy this, subscribe. Make sure you do all that jazz. And we're going to try and take Blackburn to the heights they were before. It's the reason why I picked Blackburn was it's this year, or this season, 2020 to 2021, is 25 years since Blackburn won the Premier League. So I thought that'd be quite a good little team to do. Last season I did Celtic for the beta and stopped it after when the full game comes out. That's not going to happen with Blackburn. I'm going to carry it on until the Champions League win or something, whatever, until a Premier League win at least, because I want to take them back to where they were. So Premier League win, if a Champions League win comes with that, yeah, great. But I think the objective for this save is Premier League victory, and maybe even get a strike force duo that, you know, can bang in a few goals. Yeah, I've started on this screen because usually people ask me, oh, what leagues are you loaded up? I'm not going to load up every league like I have done in the past, just because it's the first save. I don't want it to go in ultra slow. So we're going to go with England. Obviously, we're going to go down to National League North and South. If you don't know, Gloucester City's my team, and they're in the Conference North, so I want to see how they get on. Usually get relegated quite early on, but we've got France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Spain, and Wales. So major nations plus the neighbouring nations, standard stuff. There's nothing else to tell you. Prevent use of in-game editor. You'd want to know that. I don't have it installed. Don't even know if there's an in-game editor out for Football Manager 20. Never used it. Never going to use it. Disable player attribute masking. I don't like the attribute masking. It's just a personal preference, I guess. People have it on. I don't. And then add players to playable teams. So the lower teams, so like Conference North, Conference South, I guess, and the lower leagues in Wales and whatnot, adds random regens into their team instead of having grey players, because no one likes a grey player. And maybe there might be a few gems in there as well. Who knows? But yes, we're going to start the game. We're starting in June of 2019, around my birthday. Who'd have thought? Football Manager 20. And like I said, I wasn't that hyped about it, if I'm honest. I was hyped about it in February. I was like, yeah, Football Manager 20 is going to be so good. I'm ready for it. I don't know any of the new features of the game. I've kept well away from it, and I guess you could say Football Manager ran its course, and I didn't feel like uploading. But at least when I wasn't uploading, I was still more consistent than Jord the Fraud. But yeah, I know nothing about this game. I don't know any of the features. At the moment, everything looks similar, I guess you could say. I did a face. You know, when you make a manager, you can do your webcam and you can make a face of yourself. I did that. It looks quite good. Usually in the past, it looks absolutely terrible. But this year, it seems quite good. It seemed quite accurate. And I've seen some other pictures of on Twitter of people doing, I can't remember what it's called, like face masking, is it? I can't remember. But yeah, it looks quite accurate, quite good. So that's an improvement, I guess. But no, I haven't played. This is the first time I've opened up Football Manager, so I don't know any of the gameplay. I don't know any of the new mechanics. All we're going to do today is have a look at the Blackburn team, have a look at the objectives, what we got, and staff members, all that jazz. I guess you don't really have to see staff members unless there's like an absolute Blackburn legend in the staff. Not too sure. But yeah, we'll have a look at the players and whatnot. I know there's a few good players at Blackburn. Like, I've never managed Blackburn before. I've spoken to someone on Twitter last night. I can't remember your name. I do apologise. But he was a Blackburn fan. He said you'll realise what Tony Mowbray's got to deal with in real life. So, a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. We're going to go default everything. So, we're going to suggest everything there. That's fine. We're going to go suggested. I'm not going to do any of the journeyman where you start with nothing. Go just suggest everything. That is fine. And go with the default stuff. It'll be alright. We'll grow, won't we? Here we go then. Blackburn Rovers hire Dunstan. Jack Dunstan. It says Rovers Blackburn there. Weird. But yes, Blackburn have today confirmed the appointment of Jack Dunstan. I wonder how the fans will find out about that. I wonder how the fans will react to that. An unknown manager, if you will. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the 25-year-old. I'm 25. I know, unbelievable, Jeff. He was recently spent time away from club football. Obviously, I'm a professional footballer in game and in real life. Look at me, I'm hench. And he is sure to face plenty of questions when facing the media for the first time at Ewood Park. Dunstan has put pen to paper in a 2-year deal worth 12.25k a week. Bloody hell, the Venkies are going to love me. He replaces previous manager Tony Mowbray. There's, finished 13th. Mark Venus is assistant and director of football. Interesting that. Okay. Excellent training facilities. I like that. Great youth facilities. Good and adequate even recruitment. We've got space to grow. That's what I like about the project, I guess you could say, about Blackburn. 31k at Ewood Park. We got space to grow in the team, which is perfect. This is all new. This is all brand new. Danny Graham. Stuart Downing. What a legend. What a legend. Key player is Bradley Dackett. Elliot Bennett is captain. Where is Elliot Bennett? How can he be captain and not in the starting lineup? It's interesting. Top earner, Sam Gallagher. Is that this former Southampton boy? I can't remember. Is that Jack Evans? I think I remember him from FIFAs and whatnot. But everyone else, I think Armstrong used to play for Coventry. I think that's the same Armstrong. I'm looking forward to managing Danny Graham. Don't know why. So this is all new. Okay, so sign players for the future, preferred. Okay, develop using that's what I like to do. That's what I like to see. Work within the wage budget, obviously. They want us to finish top half. Okay, which is a requirement. Reach the 4th round of the FA Cup. We enter into the 3rd round, I believe. So 1 win in the FA Cup, as long as we don't get a big boy, I guess. Carabao Cup is preferred. It's not required to reach the 3rd round. Work towards reaching the playoffs. So we got a 2-year deal, haven't we? So fingers crossed. I'm thinking like mid-table this season, and then next season push for the playoffs. So assuming that's what they're getting as well. Reach the playoffs in the next season. That's favoured, so it's not a requirement. win promotion to the Premier League at the end of 2022 at 2023, which is preferred, not a requirement. So that wasn't in previous games. So they're looking towards the future, which good. That's what I expect of you. You have like a long-term project when you've got a decent length contract. So to have objectives for that, pretty good. I hope we can go back to this screen and see how we are working along those tactics throughout the season, and then at the end of after we win promotion, attempt to remain in the pretty simple. Please do not hesitate to let me know if you would like any of the arrangements below to be made. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to Blackburn, and everyone at the club hopes that this brings the beginning of a long and successful era. Steve Waggett, I do too. So schedule a press conference, yes. Arranged, yes. So this is just, you know, all the boring stuff, all boring press conference from before. They've kind of made it look, you know, better, I guess, and actually look like a proper hiring, if you will. So good start. I like that. Thumbs up to SI straight away. Right, like I said, we're not going to do any of this, basically. Staff requirements, I'll bin them off to somewhere else in the later days. So this looks very similar. There are a few more buttons on the side, I guess you can say. So new ones, Club Vision is what we've just seen, I guess. And yeah, it's what we've just seen. So we can keep an eye, and also wage budgets are here as well, by the looks of it, which is interesting. And also Development Centre, which I assume is the youth. Okay, finish. So I guess it's just one big. You can check out the youth. Oh, you can't. Oh, so you can't actually click on like under 23s and under 18s. You have to go on the Development Centre by the looks of it. I could be wrong. So you can work your way to the under 18s here, but you can't actually look at a squad screen even, like you can with this anymore, which is, I guess you can filter it to get there. So you can filter it like this. But okay. Makes things harder to keep track of. It makes things harder and makes things easier to keep track of youth guys, I guess, because they're all going to be in this one place, and you know the first team candidates are here already showing you, and needs attention is there, wants to watch is there. So, and it tells you which players will be mentoring them, and whatnot. I guess it could become a better player and whatnot. So this Jack Bale looks quite good. Looks alright. It's a right mid. But okay, you can click on, like I said, on this and search by potential. So Harry Chapman, I think I've heard of him before. Left winger, decent bit of pace about him. Need to change this. Need to change that. Remind me for next episode. But everything's looking slick. It's smooth and slick as well, which I like. I like to see. Let's have a look at the squad, shall we? I haven't got I haven't got my view. So you can have a look at playing time. Keep people happy. Okay, that's new. Let's have a look at reports. We got an assistant manager. So Bradley Dack is by far. I knew Bradley Dack was good. I didn't realise he would be 4.5 star. That's mental. I remember him when he was at Gillingham, because I think I did like a career mode in FIFA with Gillingham, and he was quality then. But no, he's wow. Okay. But one of the main reasons, I was in my head like, should I do Blackburn? I was like, yeah, go on then. And then Lewis Holtby signed for Blackburn, and I was like, Lewis Holtby, a fallen giant, perfect for Blackburn. The only problem is, I guess he's a cam, and that's where Bradley Dack plays. But he looks like he could play in that box-to-box midfield role. I don't know if his stats. What's his stamina like? 14, decent. He could probably do a job there. So, or maybe play 2 cams. We don't know what the OP tactic is, so just maybe 2 cams is an OP tactic. Nobody knows. Adam Armstrong, that's it. He's a former Coventry lad, if I remember, from my time in Coventry. Did all right. £1.8 million it cost them. Bloody hell. From Newcastle, wasn't it? They bought it for. Yes, it was. Bloody hell. Right. Let's slowly run through the. I've clicked something and the forum has come up. Get rid of that. I don't know what I clicked there, but the forum came up. Right, Bradley Dack. Here he is then. He had a slight glance at him. He looks extremely good. He's going to be a hard player to keep hold of if we don't get into the Premier League very, very quickly. Um, Consistent goal scorer as well. Build a team around him. He's there. You build a team around him. He's 25. He's still got space to grow, I guess you could say. Lewis Holtby, once again, it's going to be between them. Do I play two cams to play them both, or do I drop Lewis Holtby as a centre mid? Unsure yet. We'll have to see what the transfer budgets are like, because obviously haven't seen that. Adam Armstrong, like we said, left winger, but he was mainly a striker when he was at Coventry, if I remember. So he's rapid. He's just a rapido. Yeah, play him anywhere. Play him anywhere. Versatile. That's what I like to see. Oh, bloody hell. Irish name, I assume. Darragh Lenihan. If any, I know Tig, who's an Irish lad. He knows how to say this. But no, if anyone wants to let me know how to pronounce names like this, please do, because that would be best. He looks good, centre back. Stats where you want stats to be, I guess you could say. And he's quick, so he's perfect. How tall is he? Over 6 foot, I assume. I don't work in centimetres, but he's a bit of a Blackburn hero, I guess you could say. He's been at the club a very, very long time. Came from Belvedere, so yeah, good, nice. Lenihan. Joe Rothwell, another centre attacking mid. Rapido. Once again, he's tall as well. Rapido, just not as good as Bradley Dack, is he? You can play just about on these other roles. Trying to think like what I'm going to work out off camera. I was going to say off stream. Then we're not streaming. I haven't done that in a while, have I? What formation I need to play, and then if there's any of the top players that we can maybe cash in on, get some money in. Greg Cunningham, he's on loan from Cardiff. He's a left back, decent left back. He's a model citizen as well. So 28 years old. Good. Stuart Downing, what a hero. Can't really run anymore, but he can still cross a ball. Free kicks good. 13. All right, let him off. 34 years old. Obviously, as a West Ham fan as well as a Gloucester City fan. More of a Gloucester City fan. West Ham are my other team. Keep an eye on them, if you will. He was always a bit of a fan favourite at West Ham, and keep an eye on him. We'll stick him around. Maybe give him a job as a system manager, maybe, or something like that. John Buckley. He's a 19-year-old centre mid. Very short, but he's got very, very much room to grow. So good to see. You would like to see good youth prospects straight away. Everton are in for him. Everton can jog on through the youth ranks as well. You love to see it. So people like him, we kind of want to get into the side not as quick as possible, but make sure they're one of the first names on the team sheets in a couple of years to go. Here's another one, Lewis Travis, another three-star player with potential to grow. Came through the Liverpool youth ranks, and then Blackburn picked him up for free, where he's grown ever since. Ryan Nwambe, Namibian. He's on holiday. I assume he's on an international duty. Once again, 21-year-old, 3-star current, 5-star potential, and he's a right back. And you might be thinking, why does it matter if he's a right back? Well, I've from previous football managers, fullbacks are very hard to come by when it comes to young ones, good young ones. So it's good that we've got one straight away there. I like the look of that. Amarai Bell, young English lad, rapid. I say young, he's 25 years old, same age as me, and I'm not young. Rapido, not much else going for him, but he is rapid. Came through the Birmingham rounds, went to Nuneaton, Kiddie, Birmingham, Fleetwood, and all that. Okay. Sam Gallagher, so he's our highest earner. I think this is a Southampton boy. It is a Southampton boy. He's a striker, a very tall striker. We got Danny Graham, but he's our highest earner at 15k. And he's not exactly banged in the goals wherever he's gone, so maybe he's someone that we cash in on, someone like that. Christian Walton, I remember, because he used to have a lot of potential. His potential's gone down slightly by the looks of it, but good keeper, good keeper. I assume he'd be the starting keeper. I haven't seen another keeper as of yet. There's one down here. Oh my god, how do you say this? Tosin Adarabio. I'll say that's about right. Young centre back, very tall centre back who can also run and jump. I feel like this kid's going to be our starting centre back for this season. He's on loan at Man City. If we can get him again, I'm already liking the look at him. Dominic Samuel, I recognise his name from years back when I did a Burton Albion save. He banged in goals. Doesn't look like he's done that in his actual career, but he's here. We might be able to pick up. He's on the transfer list already. Pick up some money for him. Be good. Derrick Williams, centre mid, centre back. He was a centre mid, wasn't he? At some point, maybe. It looks like he was a centre mid at some point, but he looks good. 26-year-old Irishman, solid, solid. I guess you could say. Elliot Bennett, right back. Right mid. Right, okay, so he's a right mid. I think they're playing him right back, but I could be wrong. Good all-rounder. Good all-rounder. Someone good to have at the club. Solid player. Plenty of experience, as you can see there. He's been at Blackburn for a good number of years now. A player to keep around, I guess. Someone to keep happy. Corey Evans. I thought it was Jack Evans, but it's Corey Evans. He's out with a twisted ankle. He's short, defensive mid. He looks alright. Nothing really stands out there. He looks okay. On 12k a week. See, that's someone I'm thinking, I don't know if he's a bit of a legend at Blackburn. He's been there a very long time, but looking at that, he doesn't jump out. He doesn't exactly jump out at me. So, no, someone to keep an eye on. Charlie Mulgrew is out on loan. He's an old lad. Bradley Johnson, is this the Derby guy? It is a Derby guy. What is going on with that badge there? Obviously, Kits and Badgers and Zebra. If you don't know, Juventus Pro Evo got all the licenses, so no one else can have them. Juventus are called Zebra on this game, which is brilliant. Not going to get them in straight away. I'm going to wait until the full game's released before downloading Kits and Badges, because I want to report bugs and whatnot. So, yeah, but that was Bradley Johnson. We didn't have a really good look at him, but he's a good all-rounder, I guess you could say. Good player to have. Here he is, the main man, Danny Graham. Can't really run nowadays, can't really jump. Ill banging's forgot. Look how happy he is. Look how happy that I am manager. He's going to bang in goals. It's fine, lads. He's going to bang in goals. Jason Lutweiler? Sounds about right. Been at Blackburn for a few years as a backup goalkeeper. Looks right. Was his so 2.5 star? Yeah, looks alright. Ben Breton. Was this the lad from Nottingham Forest? When did Blackburn get him? I thought he was still at Forest. Hasn't exactly banged in the goals when he's been at Blackburn, but I assume he's been like off the bench kind of player, so he hasn't had that much game time. But looks alright. He looks a very happy chappy. He was clean shaven last time I saw him. A very young guy. Ben Gladwin, 27-year-old left wing. Once again, if any of these are your favourite player, I do apologise, but once again, he doesn't look that good. Nothing jumps out at me there. Like, he's got a bit of flair about him, and his jumping's good. Brilliant, jumping's good. Richie Smallwood, centre defensive mid. Once again, looks a bit naff. He's a good. He can. You know, he'll put a shift in. Can't do much else by the looks of it. But interesting. Let's have a look at development centre. Any top boys in the under 21? So there's no one in the under 19s at the moment. We just saw that. Harry Chapman, someone we picked out before. So quick lad, needs a bit of work on technicals if you're going to be a left winger, mate. Jacob Davenport, getting there. Looks alright. Good all rounder at the moment. Joe Rankin Costello. I've heard of him before. I might have signed him on a previous FIFA. Once again, looks alright. Potential to grow. It's that centre attacking mid. Joe Grayson. Physicals are there. Mentals obviously will grow when he gets older. technicals are getting there by the looks of it, so room to grow. Once again, we missed Daniel Butterfield, striker. Getting there. He looks alright, to be fair. He looks alright. One more. Tyler Maglaw. Maglaw? Centre back. Bloody hell. Centre back with 20 acceleration and 20 pace. He can't do anything else but run. He's an explosive... Jesus Christ. Oh my. oh my. Okay, I'm already liking him. He might be a fan favourite. Oh, Rapido. I just want to see him sprinting. He could be like a sweeper or something like that. That'd be awesome. Right then. We'll have a look at the staff quick. Have a look at the staff. So we've got plenty to play with stuff. I don't like my assistant manager also being director of football. I'm probably going to change that. But yeah, everything's looking fine and dandy. Right, hopefully the fans... like the appointment of me. We'll find out on tomorrow's video whether the fans like the appointment. Tomorrow's video will be all the transfers will be done and dusted. Fingers crossed, if I have time. And then we will, depending on how many transfers are done, we'll either play the first game tomorrow or in the next day's episode. It will be every day, this series. For the time being, usually, like I did before, Monday to Friday videos and the weekend off. For the time being, while Football Manager's new, I guess you could say, it will be every day, including weekends, until the time is right, just to go back to weekday uploads. But I'm very excited by this. I haven't caught the buzz for Football Manager, but I have now. Let's get Blackburn back into the Premier League, shall we? If you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you in tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching.